Hello everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. I'm a random Darklink, and we just finished off, I believe it was chapter 3. So I'm not gonna mince words. I'm just gonna head right into chapter 4. It is quite the game. So anyways, take it away, Geralt.
Part 1. White Clouds. Blue Sea Moon. The goddess's rite of rebirth. As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter, the Blue Sea Star returns to the sky once more. Believed to be the goddess's home, her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth. On the grounds of Garreg Mach Monastery, a grand ceremony is held in honor of this much-anticipated event. Every true follower of the Church of Seiros is sure to be in attendance.
I said it once, and I'll say it again. This art really lends itself to like how this game's vibe sort of like gets sort of is shown here. Wow. 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 Anyways, get our funding. Oh, and someone's get. Oh, it's Cass. Perfect.
Thanks.
That's fantastic. Really good timing. And now for story event.
So, our task for this moon is to patrol and guard the monastery.
It would seem like
put a
it.
stop to that assassination plot.
Yep.
The knights will certainly have their hands full protecting Lady Rhea.
Uh-huh.
And perhaps our enemy is counting on that.
You couldn't have said it better yourself, man. I agree.
Please, elaborate.
Why would Lord Lenato be carrying around a secret note with an assassination plot written on it? Isn't it possible he hoped to monopolize everyone's attention with this alleged plot in order to distract from his true aim?
Maybe they're after the treasure vault. There's also lots of valuable stuff in the library and Professor Hanneman's quarters.
True. The monastery undoubtedly houses many weapons that rival even the hero's relics.
Whatever their aim, we can't allow any harm to come to the ladies of the monastery. I mean,
Dang it.
what would I do with
Sylvain,
my spare time?
I know your
You
intentions
mean
are
to
like
say we
good,
should
but
search the monastery, try to find what the enemy is
seriously, your
truly after.
actions are just coded in
We should be
absolute
prepared to fight them as
terrible,
well,
and I
should it
mean
come to that.
terrible,
I wouldn't mind getting in some training,
terrible, like,
just in case.
A secret
F
meeting,
boy
Professor?
vibes. I'm not gonna say the word aloud,
Oh,
but yeah.
we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Hi, Shamir.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Seiros, and this young man here is...
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh,
I think-
the name's Cyril.
You know, the thing about Cyril is like, a lot of people really don't like this guy. I personally don't see what's wrong with it. I mean, at least he. Okay, there are maybe some aspects to not like about him, but you know, he's all around not too bad. I mean, Leone takes his gimmick to a whole nother level. Ugh, freaking cats. Yeah, so Shamir's apprentice, you
Yep,
get out.
She's
Get
teaching me about
out.
the bow and the sword and all kinds of stuff.
Cool.
I've got to protect Lady Rhea, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
A valiant
Cyril
effort.
adores Rhea. That
Oh,
aside,
yeah.
If you need anything, ask.
Okay, please go. Please go. I'm talking to a cat, not you guys. Anyways, there's not really much else we're gonna do. We're basically defaulted to sort of exploring. But in the meantime, I'm actually gonna check to see who can get a certification right now. Who hasn't yet? Yeah, you've mastered your class, so I can actually give you a certification. So I might just want to do that. Oh, but first, once again, we gotta check someone else. So, that's 1. You've already done it. You're already there. I think it is. So far, I think it is just Dedu who just needs a certification. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I'll go right into the item shop real quick and get myself another intermediate seal. There we go. And I will have him take the certification for the Armor Knight class. Even though I don't understand why I'd be using him as an Armor Knight, I hope at some point that I would be able to get him in a class with more movement, but, you know, this will have to do for now.
I passed.
Why does an Armor Knight need magic? I don't get that, but okay. So, Dedu's good. And that means, I think we're just going to explore. Because, whole monasteries are oyster at the moment.
A hero's relic.
Do you know something?
However could I know something? Still, it is heavy on my mind. The stone within the sword. A glow of red. Oh, it is nothing.
Whatever you say. I think I'm just gonna head to probably, huh. Oh. Interesting. Okay, cool. Okay, that's what we're gonna have to do here. Oh, hi, Shamir.
You spend too much time roaming the monastery.
I just got out of my room.
If you're looking for something, try less aimless wandering.
I was thinking about the enemy's objective.
Do you even know who the enemy is? You can't know why without knowing who. It's none of my business anyway. I'm just here to take care of enemies who get too close.
Okay. I don't doubt your,
Huh?
Jeez, what was I about to say? But anyways, let's head to Abyss. I have no idea what's going on down there. I'm assuming it's something, but, you know, can't be too sure. Oh! Fighting tournaments begin this month. Awesome, and we can win items. In that case,
Professor!
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report.
oh, do you now?
I'm what you might call the chosen one. The Alpha of Abyss. The Reaper and the Keeper. That said, I've had some unnecessary backup recently. Lord Seteth requested my presence. There's an important ceremony happening this month. If only my backup had been a lovely lady with a thing for watchmen, we could have had a love story for the ages.
Oh. Oh, dude. I mean, if I'm being honest, last time I checked, you were bi, but
what do you
I could
require?
Be wrong.
Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking.
Oof.
Fare thee well.
Yeah, so it's definitely by chapter. Cool.
Need something? See you again soon.
I don't need to look at that. There's nothing particularly interesting in Abyss right now.
Uprising and now all this talk of an assassination? What is the world coming to?
Exactly how it is now,
just
frankly.
in case.
What kind of services?
I've devised a spell to trick flowers into behaving like guard dogs. At the
I would like to
first sign
see
of an
that.
intruder, the petals
Kind of
burst
reminds
open,
me of
releasing their pollen.
in SpongeBob when like
I'm Still
I
fine
think
tuning it.
SpongeBob was planting flowers for Squidward, and Squidward goes, "Hello, flowers," and then they sort of just hiss at him. That's what I think of when, you know, she just says, flowers that can function as guard dogs.
I hear some thieves are targeting the monastery. I've been feeling restless lately, so if you want some help unleashing on those jerks, just say the word.
I mean, I have a brawler already, but, you know, I'd appreciate that.
Oh, this could be fun. Now I've just got to figure out where they'll be coming from.
Oh boy.
My fists are itching for a brawl. Hopefully, I get first crack.
I bet
at
they
those
are.
little
I
fools.
bet they are. Big. Big. Ah. Okay, I need to go. Jeez.
Well,
And I don't need to go to the pagan altar. What the? Just when I'm like fawning over a. Oh boy.
Night.
Maybe.
Hello, Yuri Bird.
I've got my ideas about the people after Lady Rhea. And even I don't know how this will shake out.
Ah.
I don't seem very devout, do I? Even so, I'd hate to see anything happen to the Archbishop. That secret message is suspicious. To take it at face value seems unwise.
Yeah, we're under similar assumptions here. Thank goodness no support conversations. I was not prepared to deal with that.
But the rite of rebirth seems kind of silly. What, the goddess is reborn every year? Although, hey, if you do run into her, let me know. I'd like to have a word.
She's much closer than you
to learn what
think.
the church has been doing in her name.
I think she's like underneath the, I think she's somewhere in this castle. I mean, her remains at least. Okay. So that's pretty much all. I think I'm just gonna head back to the monastery. And didn't take nearly as long, thankfully, so we can just focus on doing the quests. Oh, you know, I think I can recruit some people. I just realized I think I could do it. Once again, I'm using the stuff on Serenus Forest just because, like, I just can't keep my stuff straight, to be quite honest. So, anyways, yeah. Yep, I can basically recruit the person I hate so much. Okay, well, in that case, you're probably with my father. I'll pay a visit to you at some point. Spotted Raphael. Oh. Hi, Dorothea.
is it true you got caught in the fighting? I'm so thankful you made it out alive. I don't know what we would do if we lost you.
What the? Okay, I don't know if you heard that, but my cat just went a little AWOL there.
Oh, have you been tasked with guarding the monastery as well?
Yes.
Such a stir over a single letter. But I suppose the Archbishop's safety is too important to risk.
Seems like you know something. Okay. In that case, I'm just going to... Hey, Raphael.
I bet the enemy is using this assassination nonsense just to sneak in and raid the pantry. What do you think, Professor?
Oh, you may be right.
Oh, I'm right, all right. My animal instinct is telling me that the enemy is after our best
I love
meats.
this guy. I can't wait to get enough strength to recruit him. Unfortunately, mine is currently a pitiful 16. So I need 9 more points. But otherwise, I don't really have to worry.
Professor.
Anyways, oh.
Right, right.
Hey, Caspar.
I figured it out, Professor. The enemy must be targeting Lady Rhea. They're gonna make it seem like they're going after something else, but then they're gonna go for her. Impressive, right?
That's a
I'm telling
little
you,
confusing.
My intuition's never wrong.
Says the guy who's ridiculously impulsive. I mean, I relate to you in that aspect, so
Hey,
I
got
don't
a
call
favor
it.
to ask.
Ooh, fighting tournaments. Okay, you know what? Forget talking to my house leader. I'm gonna head right to the training grounds and just have some fun. And I get to explain fighting tournaments. So yeah. And, just about fighting tournaments is Underbrand Replica, Magic Graduation. The beginner sword tournament is today, and so you can basically enter one of your students into this to basically get a handle on some stuff. And if they win, they get a prize. Well, you get a prize to go into your convoy. I don't know if it gets onto the unit that you put in, or if it just gets deposited into the convoy. But the person who gets entered, their motivation maxes out if they win. So it's something. And Helix is level 12. You should be good to go here on this beginner fighting tournament. Shouldn't be too big. Yeah, only 2 damage. So because I have access to DLC and I was able to grind, and he also has the Crest of Roltarius, this shouldn't take too long. But yeah, it's basically 5 fights in succession. It's basically like the arena of this game, except with limited capacity. Oh, there we go.
Why am I even here?
You're helping me win a Steel Sword Plus. That's why you're here. Why do you need to ask that every time I put you in a battle? I don't get it. Hey, get out! Get out!
You're weak.
Semi-finals, nice.
Next time, bring your friends.
And otherwise, if you didn't have the stats that Felix has, you can use X to restore 20 HP twice during this entire run if your HP goes low, so it's not like it's impossible. And there we go. That seems simple enough. That is the fighting tournament, and we get a Steel Sword Plus for our trouble.
I'm glad I asked you.
But it also consumes like a point in that. The number of actions we can take in the monastery.
You're skilled. Why won't you battle me?
For a good reason. I don't know what will happen. And you seem like a guy that really gets off to,
Professor.
you know, pain and death.
Professor.
If that makes any sense. Okay, I'm just gonna get off that subject. I'm gonna go in here and accept the quest from my house leader.
The enemy's aim lies elsewhere. We had better discern their true intent quickly.
Yeah.
As I see it, our best option is to explore every inch of the monastery.
Explore every
We
inch.
should also speak to everyone here. Let's plan to compare notes once you've got a lead.
Good idea.
Will you do me a favor?
Yeah, so we get to run around the monastery, asking questions. In that case, I'm gonna open up a mini-map. Okay, there is someone over here that I could talk to straight away, which I am going to do just for the sake of everything.
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say
enlighten me.
treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like.
Oh,
Anything that
you
would
don't
cause
say.
too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
I wouldn't put it past the church to do something a little stupid like that, though. I'm just saying.
Professor?
Anyways, we'll just head north across the. Oh.
monastery holds many treasures. Maybe the enemy is after one of those?
I just got done
So,
speaking to a
the
priest
idea
about
of
that.
stealing from a church is just horrible.
I get that you grew up in a church, so I won't, yeah. I'll just, head over this way. Oh, dear.
Can you imagine the Archbishop being murdered? I prefer not to consider such a gruesome scenario. Awfully calm, aren't you? I wonder what it takes to rile you up.
I mean, can I go in, please? Thank you. I mean, I'd probably just sprint in and, like, I would phase through the bars at some point anyway. You know, I just realized Dorothea and Lorenz are, like, heavily dependent on charm to be recruited, so... Wait a second. How much charm do I have? 12 charm. Okay, 3 more points and I can recruit Lorenz. So... That's pretty cool. How about... Annette and Happy, why not?
Singing is so much fun.
Oh,
Everyone
I
should
know
enjoy themselves while they're
you
doing
like
it.
singing.
Singing is nice, isn't it?
That's singing about,
The only
like,
thing
swamp
is,
beasties.
I'd prefer to do it without an audience.
I'm not gonna sigh there, that's probably not a good idea. It's not a real good idea to do that. Maybe breathing out and just letting it go? I'm not sure, but yeah, probably. Hi, Flame.
Professor, I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently.
How so?
Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candies. Silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much now. Oh, but more importantly...
Jeez, you're a small
this
bean.
place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Interesting. I'm gonna ask the
Here's
knight
the
about
deal.
that.
On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Saros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's
Interesting.
sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
Oh boy. Well, that's cool. Anyways...
Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and
I
the like.
can't really visit
In
the
general,
Goddess Tower
students aren't allowed
considering,
entry.
you know, it's
But
not
as
open
you'd
to me.
expect, that
It's
rule
not
just
open to
excites their
anyone in this game.
curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the goddess's rite of rebirth coming up.
Okay, thank you for your insights. Well, I think I'm gonna head back south. I'm gonna fast travel just to save some time here. There we go. In the meantime...
That's so.
Night.
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here
Is that
kitchen
Kyla
contains
Herbert?
precious wares, wine bottles from centuries past and the like.
Sorry, I know way
I
too
hear
many
that
voice
stuff
actors
is
just for
fancy,
playing so many Fire
not very
Emblems.
drinkable.
It's just...
I doubt anyone
Kyle
would
Herbert
go
played
to the trouble of
Frederick.
stealing it.
So, those of you who want to know who uttered the infamous line, "Pick a god and pray," that was him. That was Kyle Herbert. Oh dear.
What's the matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you?
No, I don't.
Even so, The knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The goddess's rite of rebirth is an important event for the Church of Seros.
I
They
realize
say
that.
it's the day when the goddess will return to walk among us. Not too likely, if you ask me. Best if you keep that to yourself.
Oh, my lips are sealed. I realize this place is a little shady, so I won't do anything of the sort. Head chef challenge. A dish created for the chef challenge. Using unknown ingredients. Luck will decide whether it's delicious or disastrous. Oh, no. I don't like this at all. No. Okay, I'm just going to do a safe bet and just, like, do a pairing between Dimitri and Dedu. And see how this goes. Because at least they'll just be talking.
Remember this, Professor. That look on Dedu's face means he thinks the food is pretty tasty.
Oh, that's fun. That's funny. Hey, Nat.
I bought the ingredients for making some sweet treats I can't wait to eat.
Oh,
Huh?
you're gonna be singing that
I know
in the
it
greenhouse
looks like
again.
I'm fooling around, but I'm not. I'm preparing for potential battle during my patrol by making sure I have plenty of food I can eat while walking. Smart, huh?
Good thinking.
I know. Once they're ready, I promise to share some with you.
She is such a dork. And I love it. Okay. Wait, I'm sorry. How much magic do I have? Wait a minute.
So sleepy. Too sleepy.
Too sleepy, huh?
I found an interesting book in the library. Got so caught up reading it, I forgot to sleep. Interesting discovery, though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them.
Oh.
I'll need to find a way down there to get a look.
Interesting. Okay, so apparently I did not realize this. Linhart, I need to ask you something.
Your class seems pretty relaxed. My professor is so strict. So is the house leader. What do you say? I believe I'd enjoy being a member of your class.
I mean, I wish you'd say it to your say it to my face, but you're you.
Wonderful. I look forward
Nice.
to watching you close up.
I totally
That is to
forgot
say,
I
observing
met the
your
magic
teaching
requirement for him.
By the way, I'll need some time for naps. 2 hours of class time should be sufficient.
Oh dear. And that means, oh dear, where? I should probably go check by the stables. Anyways.
Maybe. It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable.
Oh.
This place contains the heart of Garrett Mock's 995-year history.
I mean,
so many beautiful flowers.
I'm not so sure
plants
if
that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
you seem a little biased there. I'll take that with a grain of salt. Anyways, Marianne. Oh, sorry. Forgot about you, Gatekeeper.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
As always.
The goddess's rite of rebirth is this month, right?
You do realize that
monastery
we're
gates will be
trying to
thrown
investigate
wide
a
open
murder
on that
plot,
day.
and you
I'll be
say
working
there's
as a
nothing
guide.
to report on
I
that.
hope I get to guide some lovely ladies around.
Spit out a little bit of my coffee there. Wow. Anyways, I'm just gonna head over this way.
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone, to cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it.
I mean,
I will stand guard and watch over the stable and the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent. Please, do me a favor.
I made a dreadful mistake and ended up with 2 of the same tea set. Now I must give one of them to someone who can appreciate its value. Could you help me find someone deserving of such a precious gift? Certainly. Anyways, I cannot go in there. That's unfortunate. Jesus, where is Miss Edmund? So I know she's around here some... Oh, she's in the office. Darn it! Okay. I really have no time to think about... Oh.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame.
Oh. Did you encounter any danger?
No. But do not concern yourself for my safety. I am very much stronger than I appear.
Oh, I'm well aware.
I have something to ask of you.
Yeah, the band of thieves has been raiding villages in the north of Fargus. Reports indicate they have made an old tower their stronghold. Do you have any idea where it might be? Gather information on the thieves' hideout. You may find information on each region collected in the Knight's Hall. Cool. That is subtle foreshadowing, if I haven't heard it before. Anyways, we are just going to shoot. Ah!
The goddess's rite of rebirth is the most significant ritual for the Church of Ceros.
This is the man I wanted to see.
Someone has spread these rumors of an assassination plot merely with the intention to hinder the celebration.
It's possible. Unfortunately, my charm is still low for you to hit the recruitment requirement. 3 more points of it, though, and I'm basically good to go with you. Would you like an elegant tea set? Ferdinand made a bit of a made a mistake and ordered 2 of the same kind, and I need to take it out of someone's hand.
How kind of you.
Okay. Glad you accepted.
I will have to repay you sometime.
Anyways, we just unlocked a new function, and this will be explained pretty soon. So you may now invite your allies for tea for a chance to bond. It is possible to invite those outside your house, too, with a high enough support level. So, yeah, basically, you can have tea with your students. And it is a great way, another avenue you can take to basically recruit people. In the case of there's tea time is this whole separate thing. I will link its own resource down below if you need to look for a guide. Because there's a lot to consider here. And well, there's just a lot to really consider. Anyways, let's see. I believe just to give a bit of an idea of like what will happen when you do tea time. Oh, tea leaves are at the end. We have sweet apple blend, southern fruit blend, mint leaves, and chamomile. So I need to see if she is available. Let's see here. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna try and find oh, she's in there. Perfect. In that case, I'm going to demonstrate how the tea time function works here. If we could find... Oh, perfect.
Did you know that on the last day of the rite, the monastery is open to the general public?
As I'm
It's kind of
part
fun.
of.
It makes the place feel like a festival.
Cool. So, anyways, darn it.
No classes on a... Hey, Professor, I feel like... Is there some reason...
Did you know it's kind of...
That sucks. I can't have tea with her. Darn it. That's unfortunate. But in that case, one more person I could try to, you know, do with that. And it's, you know, the person that I've just been pushing as like a prime, like, you know, favoritism.
I bought the ingredients.
So you hear it. Come to tea with me.
Thank you.
Okay, so the thing about tea time is like host tea parties to bond with your allies, to pick a conversation topic your guests will like, and keep your guests happy, and they will stay as long as you like. So, yeah, this is a bit of a weird mechanic. So if I can just grab a hold of person that I want from this guide, because this is probably the one on IGN is probably the most thorough guide to it, because I can't really get a hold of all this. So, anyways, each student you invite has their favorite blend of tea. It just so happens that Annette's favorite one is one of the ones that we earned in this quest here for the tea set. So,
Thank you for inviting me.
certainly.
I love this tea. Is it a favorite of yours as well?
No, but thanks to a guide, I knew it was yours. So,
Thank you.
enjoy.
Ooh, it's piping hot.
I prefer to drink my just decaf coffee, but so anyways, there are 3 bubbles that appear here. So as the guide said, select the right conversation topic and you will do fine. I'm not the best at it, so I would assume overcoming weaknesses. Let's see. Relaxing a song campable. Are you a fan of Strange Fish Pond? No, you're not. Oh, relaxing with a sauna. Yeah, okay. Cool. And potential training partners, a word of advice. I'm counting on you. Yeah, so that...
No effort is ever in vain. My father used to tell me that.
Yeah. So that is probably the best you can get. It's a perfect tea time, and it's important you get as many of those as possible, because when you end the tea time, something awesome will happen. But even then, you could do something a little weird in this that is akin to... this is like as far as you will go to Fire Emblem Fates in this game with, you know, the absolute, like, terribleness that is waifu shipping. You can go into the observe thing and press the button.
Huh? Are you sure? What? Huh?
Sometimes.
I'm thinking of changing my hair.
Oh! You are, huh? Interesting. Yeah. So, she does actually eventually change her hair. So, anyways, end the tea time. Yes.
Thanks for the treat. It was so yummy.
I'm glad I could share it with you. And so, what happens if you do very well, you can get an increase in your charm, which will help immensely with your battalions. And I believe you can get it like twice per chapter, so like it is so easy to get at least 30 charm if you play your cards right. So yeah, that is basically that in the nutshell. So it's a very, very awesome mechanic.
Hey there.
It really does help out when you're trying to, you know, steal people from other houses. So.
I hear you. Had you the chance to witness her relic?
Yeah.
Thunderbrand.
I saw it.
Glowing
The
red.
Brave effect.
That glow is a sure sign that her blood contains a crest that harmonizes with that hero's relic.
Hmm. Interesting. Well, in that case, Thieves Intel, I think I'm gonna report to Seth here. And there's one more piece of information about the thieves that I can do here.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Awesome. In that case, I'm just gonna head back to. I'm gonna head back to the cathedral and recruit another person because I did reach the magic requirement and I don't know, I'm kind of strapped for that sort of magical talent here.
That reminds me. Professor.
Oh. Oh dear. B support with a Nedori. Wow.
Hello.
That is crazy. Okay. Nice. Marianne is here, right? Where did I see her? Oh, Officer Academy. Never mind. In that case, I'm just gonna head up to the second floor. What was I thinking? I was not. That's precisely what it is. I was not thinking.
Well...
Wow.
You'd best keep your distance.
Uh-huh.
In this nervous state, I might just cut you down.
You might, will you? I dare you to try.
Oh, come on. I'm only kidding.
Oh, wait a second. I'm sorry, how high is my level? Level 12. How high a level do I have to be to recruit Catherine? Because I don't think I've reached that requirement just yet. Yeah, I need to be level 15, so unfortunately, can't recruit Catherine yet. The worst parts of hard mode.
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail.
How so?
Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
Oh. Well, I'll keep that in mind. In the meantime, I am just going to go around here this way and let's see. Last the intel.
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
Oh boy, that's weird. Seteth, why are you disposing of some books? Anyways, yeah, let's go through some trouble here. I mean, I don't have enough magic to recruit Lysithea, but I have enough magic to recruit the absolutely just absolutely, like...
It seems there were forces opposing the church, beyond Lord Lonato. I never thought such forces could exist in this world.
We only know a small part of this world.
I suppose that may be true.
Hey, Marianne, I know we don't talk much, and maybe a little reserved, but,
Professor?
Oh!
I have a request.
And that is?
It's about your class.
Hey, okay, you don't need to, try and force yourself to spit out. I would love for you to join my house.
Huh? Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I should be more comfortable speaking after I get to know you better.
Yeah, no worries. You take your time. I don't need you to do something you're uncomfortable with, okay? It's cool. It's fine. Anyways.
There's been talk of an attempt on Rhea's life. We've been ordered to help the Knights patrol.
Oh.
Could that possibly mean that Rhea isn't beloved by everyone the world over?
I mean, yeah, that's... Occurrence. Have you seen Leone? Man. No, don't end free time today. Jeez. Oh, and I can talk to Annette already. Where is... Jeez. Where is... Darn it. Oh. Yeah, I thought she was on this floor. Anyways... She's probably in here, most likely.
Well...
Yeah. There we go.
Hey, did you hear? A knight wielding a scythe is roaming around town at night.
If
he's a villain, I'd like to get the measure of him.
At least it's something not related to my father. Oh boy. Okay, Leone, while I do have my sort of about you, there was something I wanted to ask you.
Hey, glad I caught you. Could I ask you a favor? I'd really like to join your class.
I knew this was coming.
You're the only one who knows how to teach like Captain Gerald. You get what I mean, don't you?
Okay. I'm not my father. Ouch. And don't be just confined to the style of my father's fighting. Make up your own.
Yes! I knew you'd understand.
The only reason why I'm getting you into my house is because I need you to see that.
Just watch.
Otherwise, you're not going to become as proficient of a fighter as you think you will. Well, anyways, I'm just going to head back to Dimitri here. And hopefully... are you going to open? There we go. And on my way... Oh. Hi, Annette. You needed to speak with me?
I'm so sorry, Professor. I somehow overslept and missed our training session.
You overslept?
I didn't mean to cause you and the others so much trouble. Imagine if that had happened during one of our missions. It really is inexcusable.
I mean, you need to rest more. Like, I'm not...
When I'm studying tactics, I lose track of time and... Oh, who am I kidding? I've always been like this. Before I came to the Officers Academy, I was a student at the School of Sorcery in Ferdia.
So I've heard from a lot of
Even
people.
back then, I was pulling all-nighters well before the exams.
Oh.
And I never even noticed I was harming myself. I'm just too focused on my goal. I know I've already told you this, but I really love to learn new things.
Yeah,
It's a passion of sorts. I first realized I had the learning bug when I was about 4 or 5 years old.
Okay.
My father was so happy to see me using magic. Seeing him happy made me happy too. And that made me want to work even harder. If only things could have stayed like that.
Yep, she's codependent on her father. Oh dear. She somehow, like, tricked herself into thinking, like, you know, she wants to, like, work hard, and then that's all for the sake of, like, you know, pleasing others, especially the person that I think she's looking for, her father.
When I was about 13, my father left home.
Yeah, I
He was a
heard about
devout
that.
man, so I figured he'd gone to the monastery. That's why I went to the School of Sorcery. so that I could eventually get accepted at the Officers Academy.
Wow.
I studied harder than ever, and sure enough, I finally earned a referral. Unfortunately, my passion for learning became more of an obsession. I got so focused, I kind of forgot how to relax. Feels like I've been running in circles ever since.
I mean, at least... I mean... Rest is as important as work.
That's true. Just look at today. If my hard work stops me from working hard, what good is it?
Exactly.
Okay, it's decided. From now on, I'll try my best not to try my best.
That's confusing, but you have my support.
Yay! With you on my side, I'm sure I'll succeed. From now
I'll be
on,
happy to guide
if
you.
you see me going overboard, just let me know. I'm a new woman after all.
Oh, I don't doubt that. Yeah, okay. Well, that helped. Next at her motivation. Artificial flower. I need to, like, go, like, hunt down all these lost times. Oh, and my alarm's going off. I woke up early today, so... Oh! And I got something from a friend of mine an hour ago. Apologies. Texting back a friend here. Here we go.
Let's see.
Perfect.
Thanks for your help.
There we go.
So, there is something that the church values above all else.
Yeah.
On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public.
Mm-hmm.
That will make gaining entry far easier than usual. You know the place of which I speak.
Yes, I do. That would be the Holy Mausoleum.
Yes, that is the most likely possibility. We do not know their objective, but there is a good chance that our enemy is planning to target the Holy Mausoleum.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, that is the end of that, so I am going to go use up all my other, like, battle points here, and I will be right back. We don't need to see the rest of this stuff. Okay, I think I am done here. And now we can just head and do some instruction. Instruct manually, and see what we're gonna do. So anyways, I found out, like, Sylvain has just been getting a lot of magic, and so, like, what I'm gonna be trying to do here in a moment is just trying to unlock his Budding Talent and Reason.
Got it. Good.
So we can more readily grow this. There we go. Black Magic Avoid plus 20.
I didn't know I could do that.
Oh, yes, you can. In fact, pretty effectively, if I might say so. In fact, I think I might just, like... might actually, you know, go right in and, like, change your goals here. Just because I think I know what I want you to do on this playthrough, which I have not done before in my life. Which is, you know, make you sort of a Mage Knight kind of character, which is kind of rare that it worked out that way. And that I'm gonna do axe and flying here. For Ash, based on what I'm doing, you're good. You're good. So there we go. That should work out. I'm trying to think here. Yeah. This should do just fine. In the meantime, I'm just gonna do swords and authority for the sake of getting into a particular class that I want him in. So, I mean, in the meantime, we're gonna go back to instruction. We're gonna train Dimitri in swords.
That was helpful, coach. This will...
Because you're going to be occupying a specific class once you get out of here. Ah, okay. So, what to do here?
I
think I'm just going to play to his strength here. Okay. Oh, jeez. My nose is itchy. Ugh. Dear. Okay. That's good. That's good.
Yes.
Yes. You get C in faith. And you get recover. Nice. That's going to be very useful.
Thanks.
And then
Thanks.
I think for this so far now, I think I'm just gonna push the reason stat a little bit more. Okay, Ingrid.
I appreciate your guidance.
I guess you do. I guess you do. Hit and run.
It all makes sense now. That I'm certain.
Dexterity plus 4. Okay. Cool. Okay. Ash, I think we know what we're gonna be doing here, and that is
This will...
maybe training the axe rank just a little bit more.
Am I starting to master this?
Well, you're starting to get a bit of a hang on how to like deal with the heaviness of the axe, so I'd say that's something. Nice. Cool. That was a good session. And then Mercedes. I'm just gonna keep pushing reason. Oh, at this point now, I think maybe, like, I don't need to push reason that much. I can just bring faith a little bit more in line. Let's begin the lecture.
I have a question.
Yeah? Not very good at sharing my opinion. Usually I just go along with what everyone else thinks. I don't want to bother anyone. They'll appreciate your opinion. Let yourself be heard.
I see. Thank you.
Oh, that worked out. Nice.
Professor.
Okay, that makes sense. You would want that. So I'll just let you... Oh! You're curious to know how Ingrid is doing. Go for a visit? Certainly.
That's the third time this month.
Oh dear.
Well, that's that. Father never relents.
What did you just rip up there?
Hello. Did you need something?
Well, I guess I was just wondering what you were doing just now.
Well, that is... I was just tossing out something I have no need of. It's important to keep our spaces clean, after all. You do well to remember that too, Professor. A clean space makes for a clean mind, or some such. Getting rid of things you have no need for is the first step to managing one's belongings in an economical way.
Are you the thrifty type?
Does that surprise you? Perhaps it seems ill-befitting someone of noble birth to care about such things. Despite my family's nobility, we've never been particularly wealthy.
Oh.
So my father raised me to be conservative with my resources, paring down when necessary.
Interesting.
He also encouraged me to keep my living spaces immaculate. So the two go hand in hand, I suppose.
But He sets a fine example I'd be happy to follow.
I think he'd be happy to hear you say that.
So, look, I know we got a little off topic here, but what exactly did you throw out?
Oh, just a scrap of paper. It was already written on, so no good for note-taking. And obviously, I can't use it to clean my lance.
I mean...
So I tossed it.
Yeah.
No need to hang on to inconsequential things, you know.
I mean...
Professor, did you come to check on me for any particular reason? I hope Sylvain and Felix aren't getting into trouble as they tend to do.
No. Sylvain and Felix are just, I think last I checked, you know, when I watched in on them, they were having a bit of a conversation about... I think Sylvain was teasing Felix, and... Okay, you know, that's information you don't need to know. But as for you, I guess I just wanted to come talk to you.
Oh, well, if there's nothing important, I'll be on my way then. I still have some cleaning to take care of, after all. Talk to you later, Professor.
Okay. That's a little ominous. Anyways. Balthus's birthday. Do I think I'm just gonna flowers. Dimitri would like to speak with you. Is now a good time? Oh, yeah. Now is as good a time as any.
Perfect timing, Professor. If you don't mind, I have a favor I'd like to ask of you.
And what's the favor?
It's in regard to sword training. Not for myself, but, well, to be honest, I've been teaching swordsmanship to the orphans at the monastery for a while now.
Huh, I didn't know you'd do that. How did that come to be?
Some of them saw me sparring with the knights one day. They started pestering me to teach them. They were so earnest, I couldn't help but oblige.
That sounds just
I
like
wish
you.
to show them, but due to my own studies and training, I'm afraid my time is rather limited. Which brings me to my favor. Your swordsmanship is unmatched. I hate to ask this of you, but would you consider lending me a hand?
I mean... Hey, you know, I've actually been enjoying this, so... Yeah, you can count on me.
Thank you, truly. I am in your debt, and I always repay my debts, I'll have you know.
Okay.
All of these children lost their families and homes to war or illness. This may sound a bit arrogant, but I feel it's my responsibility to help them. I lost my parents without warning, too.
Yeah.
In that way, we're the same. In Dusker, I lost my father, stepmother, and closest friends. I didn't have many allies at the castle after that. In truth,
so you told me.
I had only to do for companionship.
Is there no one else you can trust?
I once had people I could confide in. Family, friends, instructors, even the royal soldiers. But they were all taken away from me 4 years ago. Ah, but there were those outside the castle walls I was close to, such as Rodrigue.
Oh, Rodrigue?
Pardon my rudeness. I meant Lord Rodrigue. He is my father's old companion, and the father of Felix. On the occasions he would visit the capital, he'd take me out hunting, or on long horse rides.
Rodrigue.
While Dedu is like a brother to me, Rodrigue is more like a second father.
Okay.
It might sound ridiculous, but he's the kind of man I hope to become one day.
Cool.
Someone who helps others. Someone who can reach out and save a lost soul.
Interesting.
Oh, please, accept my apologies for boring you with my life story. In any case, don't forget your promise, Professor. I'm counting on you.
Alright, I will be sure to keep that up in my mind so I don't forget. Anyways. St. Sethlene Day. Yeah, of course I'll participate. Why not?
What's the point of singing practice? It's not going to make me stronger.
You're gonna sing and you're gonna like it.
Let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
How? Well, huh. How coincidental. Yeah, I'm gonna host a tea party with Flame. Why not?
I am honored that you invited me. You know about my favorite tea. I am moved.
She also likes the sweet apple blend.
I am ever so grateful.
Which is why, like, I just... Yeah. Why not?
So soothing.
Anyways, back to the tea time guide, because I'm gonna need to make sure that I know this, but... Anyways... Close calls, dinner invitation, exploring... Darn it. Yeah, that's the secret roster working. Overcoming weaknesses, monastery mysteries, school days. Alright. I can miss one and still be fine. Monastery rules, the ideal professor plans for the future. There we go.
You are an interesting person, Professor. You do not seem to know much about yourself.
I don't. That works.
That tea was very delicious. Please take care, Professor.
I will. I will. Happy birthday. Yeah. More charm. That's 2 points already, so that's...
For the two of
cool.
us, this will be no challenge at all.
Ah.
Yes, together.
Whoop-de-doo.
Pretty good job, if I do say so myself.
Ah. You know.
Each new experience is an asset.
There's so much left to learn.
Nice.
I'm a natural. Let's put this to the test.
Awesome.
I think I've got the hang of it.
I'm a well-oiled machine.
Cool. Cool, 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 cool. So, yeah, that's basically it. I will see you all in the next video, which will be when we actually, you know, go on the main, like, map, because, well, it's just, I mean, yeah, that's basically all we can do at this point. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you then. Till then, have a good rest of your day. From yours truly, Random Darklink.